You okay? What's going on here?
Твою мать!
What?
This video comes from TikTok user Jackal Lintern Stories, who frequently visits haunted locations across Britain, from cemeteries to haunted houses, and even collects haunted objects. After acquiring a particular painting, a depiction of Wigan Town Centre from the 1940s, said to have been created by an artist who tragically took his own life, his house hasn't been the same. Despite the unsettling activity surrounding the painting, he keeps it as a valuable part of his collection. One night, while sleeping on the sofa, he is abruptly woken by some eerie activity.
Alexa, stop! Stop!
After this, something incredible is caught. I do know what is going on in here today, but there's some kind of an atmosphere as well. What the is that? Did you see that? Recording myself to speak to the camera, I noticed somebody else in the frame with me. It appears to be that of a young boy in a white shirt. As you can see, compared to the couch, he looked relatively small. Also, the cats began acting very strangely again, running up to the walls, frantically looking around the room, and although they could see something else that I couldn't, after filming for months, I cannot believe what I've caught.
Some paranormal activity is captured, including the brief appearance of a boy who vanishes within seconds. During this time, his cats start looking around the walls as if they can sense something unusual happening. It seems like as long as he keeps the painting, more eerie events could unfold. What do you think about these paranormal occurrences? This video comes from the channel Toppy, where the team investigates a haunted house said to be inhabited by a demon.
Я тоже слышал.
They hear voices, footsteps, and knocks, despite being alone on the second floor.
Это выруби, выруби. Нас не видно будет. Что?
Что за случилось? Димон.
Кажется, шаги, походу.
Скажи, как тебя зовут? Ты можешь дать какой-нибудь знак?
Твою мать!
Это, я ногу разбил, походу. Это второй этаж. Нет, ну никого нет. Еще раз знак дай. Да, только что было.
What do you think is haunting the house? Let's shift our focus to Dino Nugget 741, who, after a terrifying experience with a demonic presence in his old home, managed to move to a new place. Unfortunately, it appears that the entity that tormented him before has followed him to his new residence. Dino frequently updates his personal channel about these unsettling encounters. After several viewers suggested that he recite a prayer to cleanse his home of the persistent spirit, Dino decided to take their advice. However, the events that occurred during the prayer were nothing short of horrifying.
He restores my soul. He leads me in the paths of righteousness for his name's sake. So, guide me along the paths of righteousness for the sake of your name. Even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort presence of my enemy. Bless the work of this person, the work of everyone in this home, so that it may be fruitful, productive, and bring great joy to this family. In the name of Jesus, I declare.
Loud, aggressive knocks began to echo from upstairs, each one more forceful than the last. These relentless bangs were soon followed by the sound of a door slamming shut. Suddenly, without warning, the glass face of a clock shattered, sending shards raining down to the floor. Moments later, a large, shadowy figure appeared in the doorway at the end of the hall. This ominous black silhouette stood menacingly, staring down the hall toward the TV. In an instant, the TV turned off as if controlled by the entity. The figure then slowly retreated back into the room, disappearing from sight. Later, Dino recorded an update to showcase the damage caused during this terrifying encounter.
This is my house. Lights, pretty normal. So, in that video, you'll hear two things break. This is my awesome stepson. I try not to have glass in the house for this very reason, but it broke.
Among the destruction was a framed photo of his stepson and the shattered clock, making it clear that this entity is not only malevolent, but also capable of causing serious harm.
Which you guys have probably seen in a number of my videos outside of here. Notice there's no damage. Just one thing wrong, it's missing the glass. It exploded, and you can literally barely touch this thing, and it goes out. So let's take it over here.
According to Dino, he has been haunted by this dark presence for the past 10 years. No matter how many times he moves or what methods he tries, nothing seems to free him from this relentless spirit. Rosanna, a woman whose TikTok account features footage of the unsettling poltergeist activity troubling her apartment, decided to take action. In hopes of finding some peace, she left her apartment for 2 weeks, believing that some time away might help calm whatever was haunting her. However, the moment she returned, things took a terrifying turn. Shortly after returning, Rosanna heard a voice seemingly calling to her from her daughter's room. As she cautiously approached, the door swung open on its own, as if something unseen was urging her to enter. Once inside, things became even more bizarre. Her boombox suddenly started playing, and the drawers began to open and close forcefully. In a panic, Rosanna rushed to turn off the boombox, only to discover it had no batteries inside. As she backed out of the room, the drawers continued to slam open and shut, and the eerie voice returned, repeatedly calling out, "Mom, is Rosanna facing a malevolent spirit, or is something even darker at work in her home?" The strange and frightening events she has recorded suggest that this haunting is far from over. A woman who owns an Airbnb has been getting some unusual guest book entries from recent visitors. The latest entry described how the house, while historically beautiful, felt haunted and slightly creepy, especially with an old porcelain doll in the cupboard and an antique music box. The house itself is a 1700s colonial with a locked, disused room in the attic, which naturally adds to the eerie atmosphere. Things took a strange turn when another group of guests stayed for 5 nights and reported hearing odd noises from the attic on 3 of those nights. After hearing this, the owner decided to install cameras in the attic and spend a week alone in the Airbnb to investigate. One night, she heard something terrifying and recorded the experience on her phone. Here's what she captured.
This whole time I'm getting ring notifications that there is motion in my attic, and mind you, we moved the camera to the small room off of the attic. So like the timing right now is a little crazy.
While she was hearing footsteps, her Ring camera in the attic kept sending motion alerts to her phone. However, as you can see in the footage, no one is there. A few minutes later, the camera detects motion again, but this time, something eerie is caught on tape. Watch closely. The door can be seen moving on its own, and the owner insists there was no wind at the time. Even if it had been a windy day, the door wouldn't have moved that much. The creepiest part, however, which almost everyone in the comments pointed out, is a creepy face that seems to appear at the bottom of the door as it opens. You can make out what looks like a face, and you can even see the bottom of its mouth closing before it fades into the darkness behind the door. This has led many to believe the 1700s historic house is haunted, possibly by someone who may have lost their life in the disused attic room. What do you think? Could this be a real haunting? This creepy clip is from TikTok user Soye Julio Lopez. Worried that neighborhood kids were sneaking onto his apartment's roof to steal his child's tricycle, this homeowner decided to check it out after hearing laughter and strange noises from above. What he recorded is much more disturbing than he expected. Take a look.
Y ya lleva rato escuchando así como que lo están moviendo.
¿Vieron? Y así lleva todo el día.
The footage clearly shows the tricycle moving slowly across the rooftop on its own.
¿Vieron?
The homeowner, confused by what he had just seen, admitted he had no logical explanation for the footage. After the incident, he revealed that strange happenings aren't unusual in his home. He mentioned hearing odd noises and footsteps occasionally, but had always attributed them to the sounds of a busy neighborhood. However, after capturing this chilling footage, he's no longer certain what to think. Could this be a case of paranormal activity, or is there a more reasonable explanation yet to be found? Using a Ouija board can lead to trouble, as this next video reveals. Steven, who normally spends his Tuesday nights playing Rocket League with friends, had an evening that took a disturbing turn. The group had a tradition of gaming together, but this night was filled with unsettling events. A few days earlier, Steven and his friends visited what he called a haunted house and decided to use a Ouija board. They claimed to have contacted spirits, but they didn't realize that one of these entities might have attached itself to Steven. That night, the haunting made its presence known.
I've been around with Ouija boards, and I was stupid enough to bloody invite demons to possess me, and because I didn't believe in it. But ever since then, every time I'm here by myself, I hear outside. So I'm playing Rocket League. Oh, did you hear that? Oh, what the... No way. No way. Hello? Is anybody here? Why is that moving? Hello? Is anybody here? Oh my god, man.
As Steven sat down for his usual gaming session, he noticed something odd. The chandelier in the main hallway was shaking violently. Despite there being no open windows or drafts, this strange occurrence left him feeling uneasy, especially since earlier in the evening, he had seen a door move on its own. Although disturbing, he didn't yet have solid proof that a spirit had followed him home. Things took a more frightening turn when he entered the kitchen, where the lights began flickering wildly as he got closer.
No. Hello? I heard you. No. No way. No way. Oh my god. Hello? And I swear I just saw a shadow moving here.
This strange behavior finally convinced Steven that his house might actually be haunted. While he tried to explain the flickering lights as a potential electrical issue, he realized it had never happened before, and the lights didn't flicker again after that night. Was it a supernatural presence, or just a loose wire causing the disturbances? The mystery remains unsolved, leaving Steven with lingering doubts and an unsettling sense of unease. This next clip, uploaded to TikTok by user DoYouBelieve2, has recently gone viral, claiming to show someone experiencing the early signs of a demonic possession. Take a look for yourself.
Neredesin küçük kız? Seni bulamıyorum. Neredesin? Neredesin küçük kız? Seni bulamıyorum. Neredesin?
While it's unclear if the claim of demonic possession is true, the person in the clip certainly gives off an unsettling vibe. This could partly be explained by the uncanny valley effect, a phenomenon where something that looks almost human, but not quite, triggers feelings of discomfort. The term was coined by Japanese roboticist Masahiro Mori in 1970. He suggested that as robots or other human-like figures become more realistic, small imperfections make them seem eerie. This is often discussed with robots and 3D animations, where characters can look too real, yet oddly unnatural. So what do you think of the clip? Is it really a case of possession, or are the strange movements just triggering that uncanny valley response? Share your thoughts below. Here's a chilling video taken by a man who works as a security guard. After moving to a new place, he started noticing a lot of strange events happening in the building's basement. Eventually, things got so bizarre that he felt the need to record the activity to show that something was definitely off.
Most of the stuff does happen down here. And I mean, you can't really... That's freaky stuff right there, man. Yep, that's what you call it. Here we go with the door now. Yeah, don't like that. Ooh, that's creepy. So that door always swings wide open and it stays open. It doesn't ever close. Stay like that. Oh, there you go. Let go of it. Holy crap, that's freaky.
In the video, paint cans appear to fall on their own without anyone touching them, and even a door seems to open by itself. The man believes that something supernatural might be at play here. Do you think that's possible? If not, how would you explain these occurrences? The following footage was captured by an officer on patrol who responded to a call about a suspected break-in at a newly built residence. However, upon arrival, they discovered that the owners were not home and no one else had entered the property.
At least I know I'm not crazy, because there's definitely somebody standing right there. And now they're gone. Tell me how nuts. And now they're back. You see it? Tell me I'm crazy. That's the creepiest I've ever seen in my life. Absolutely not.
It's still unclear what was happening in this situation, whether it was simply a trick of the eye, or if someone was hiding so well that even the police couldn't find them. Alternatively, it could be a case of ghostly activity. This video was uploaded by Chris, who runs the paranormal investigation channel Herc Hill. Chris ventured into a haunted tunnel to explore the area. At first, everything appeared normal, but things were about to take a dramatic turn. As Chris ventured deeper into the tunnel, he came across an inscription that read, "They are coming." Shortly after, he spotted two eyes peeking at him from around a corner, followed by another pair. The figures seemed to stretch their bodies to get a better look at Chris before vanishing into the darkness. What do you think he captured here? Could it be a paranormal encounter, or something else entirely? Two men were wrapping up their shift at a cinema, getting ready to lock up for the night, when they suddenly heard knocking sounds coming from somewhere inside the building. Unsure of the origin of the noises, one of the workers decided to pull out his phone and start recording. As they searched for the source of the sound, the footage captured an unsettling sight. It seemed that someone or something was in the projector room, despite their insistence that they were alone and no one else should have been there. The mysterious noises persisted. On another night, while conducting a routine check before closing, the same worker noticed something alarming. A ghostly pale face appeared to be watching him from the shadows above. Was this an authentic ghost behind the knocking, or could it be an elaborate hoax? The decision is yours to make. A spooky video from the YouTube channel Paranormal Explorers has come to light again, showing a spine-tingling encounter at a war cemetery from the 1800s.
I'm going to come have a look there, see what it's like. I think there's some old graves here from 1800s. It's like a World War churchyard. So I'm going to go and have a look around, stay here till it's dark, as always. Right guys, let's do this. Let's jump into the night, get this investigation started. Jesus, I've got pure bad vibes in here. Let's press on.
At this point I thought I seen someone pop their head around the grave.
The video features YouTuber Dave as he explores a graveyard at night with only a night vision camera. As he wanders through the eerie surroundings, his discomfort intensifies. Suddenly, a shadowy figure briefly appears from behind a gravestone and then vanishes just as quickly, leaving Dave stunned and scared. This video comes from the YouTube channel Steve Ronan. In it, they explore Aokigahara Forest, also known as the Sea of Trees, a haunted location in Japan. During their visit, they hear strange noises and use a recording device in an attempt to communicate with spirits.
The capture.
Wait, what is an SOS?
SLS.
Obviously I know what SOS means. Strangled.
Again! Bro, that was a weird voice because it sounded like from there and then just circled around us.
It just said strangled again as well.
This could be a different
Double?
person now.
Strangled again?
That sounded like this is
hang on, let me...
Does this encounter suggest that spirits are trying to reach out from beyond? What do you think? The TikTok account Mother Wound Film, managed by Hannah Holloway, shared a series of videos documenting unsettling events occurring in her apartment.
I am recording this to see if anyone can help me. I started seeing it a few days ago when I got back from my mom's house. I first thought it was a shadow, or I thought it was just something that like wasn't there, and now I'm pretty sure it's in here with me. So I'm gonna see if I can get it on camera, okay? So I'm just gonna be talking and seeing. Okay, I'm pretty sure I got it, but I'm gonna check. Okay, I definitely got it. So the weird thing is that if I don't check on it, every so often it starts this.
Initially, Hannah started feeling an eerie presence while taking selfies. A shadowy figure would appear behind her and disappear just as quickly. The situation intensified when the figure began tapping on her door and whispering, with the sounds being picked up by the camera. What do you think? Is this a genuine haunting or just a hoax? This clip was shared by Maintenance Tunnels and captured by the dash cam of a police cruiser. That night, 2 officers were on patrol and didn't expect anything unusual. However, at one point, they witnessed a black object sprinting across the road.
Tell me that. I'm like, look, I lived in this county since I was 12 years old. Had the farm, daddy's farm. Still got the land. And anybody coming on my property looking for no good, I'm going to shoot them.
Absolutely. Whoa.
What the?
What was that?
Did you see that?
Yes.
Holy.
What the was that?
That was on 2 feet, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
I thought I was seeing things actually.
Oh my goodness. Please tell me we got that on audio or video.
Probably would have almost tagged you if that thing was recording.
You see anything down there?
Yes.
They parked the car and thoroughly searched the area, but found nothing. The video is labeled as a possible Bigfoot sighting, though many people argue that it resembles more of a shadow figure crossing the road. What's your take on this? Do you think it's a paranormal encounter? In a heartfelt video shared on Reddit by user Natty Calderon, what seemed like an ordinary moment took a surprising turn that some might consider paranormal. Just days after making the difficult decision to euthanize their cherished senior cat, Henry Higgins, Natty, and their family witnessed something unusual. They had placed one of Henry's favorite toys beside a light-up cat ball on the cat tree. Despite the ball being designed to light up upon touch, it hadn't activated in months. Now, watch the footage to see what happens next.
He's like, it takes a lot of energy to light that thing up. There it goes! Henry!
As the family fondly remembers Henry, the toy suddenly lights up on its own, without any obvious reason or trigger. It happens at the exact moment they're talking about their late pet.
Henry!
The OP wonders about the cause, questioning if it's just a coincidence or something more spiritual. Sharing this experience becomes a heartfelt reminder of their beloved cat Henry. The video offers not only a glimpse into the mysterious, but also a touching tribute to a cherished furry companion. The next video comes from Northumberland, England, where a man captured something quite eerie during a night ride along a secluded country road near Middleton Farm. This location is historically significant as it was the site of a tragic plane crash in 1933 during World War II, where a pilot lost his life in a fatal maneuver. The young man who recorded the incident believes he may have captured the pilot's spirit on video that night. People suggest that the figure might actually be a man dressed in a pilot's jumpsuit, holding what looks like a helmet under one arm and raising his other hand in the air. What's particularly intriguing is that the young driver decided to pick the man up, turning around and slowing down. However, by the time he returned, the man had mysteriously vanished. It's unclear why this part of the story wasn't shared with us, leaving us only to speculate about what might have happened in those fields that night. Late at night, well past midnight, a disturbing incident occurred on an empty road, leaving witnesses confused and deeply shaken. Suddenly, a figure appeared in the middle of the road, sending chills through those who saw it. This eerie event, witnessed in the dark, has sparked a lot of speculation. Just a few feet from the car, in the pitch-black darkness, stood what looked like a woman. Her messy hair outlined a haunting figure, and she was noticeably barefoot. The officers on the scene were confused, unsure if they were facing a lost person or something much stranger. What do you think happened here? It's definitely a chilling encounter. At around 2:30 in the morning, a man recorded unsettling footage from his apartment, capturing a series of strange occurrences that had been bothering him. He reported a rise in eerie and inexplicable activity in his home, with no clear source. On this particular night, he was disturbed by persistent knocking at his door, as if an unseen entity was attempting to gain entry.
Les estoy grabando esto. Son las 2:33 de la mañana. Y estamos completamente asustados. Sí, por estos sonidos. No sabemos qué esté detrás de la puerta, pero estamos muy asustados. Al parecer no se ve nada. Pero y efectivamente, como pueden ver a simple vista, pues no es nadie. Pero se siente como que si alguien me vigilara. Vamos para adentro mejor. Vamos adentro, vamos adentro. Ok. Les grabo esto para que se den cuenta que esto está pasando casi todos los días. Ok, va de nuevo. What?
While he was initially unaware of any unusual visuals, the footage later revealed something unsettling. A ghostly figure was faintly reflected on his wall-mounted television. The nature of this apparition, whether it's directly connected to the disturbances or signifies something else entirely, remains unclear. However, the footage clearly indicates that there is an otherworldly presence in his apartment. A man working as an animal caretaker on the outskirts of Tobruk, Libya, was walking around the nearby area when he heard strange sounds. As he followed the noise, he stumbled upon something unsettling. Watch closely to see what he discovered. At the bottom of the hole, a pair of large, glowing eyes can be seen staring up at the man, accompanied by some eerie, unexplainable sounds. Some believe it could be a cryptid or a predator, with others speculating that the noises might be from cats trapped down there. There are even those who think the place could be haunted, but as always, the judgment is yours to make. What do you think? Now, we focus on an individual who appears to be experiencing a troubling and possibly sinister presence in his own home. Details about the origin of these disturbances are limited, but reports suggest that an unsettling entity seems to be residing in his shower.
What the hell?
In a brief moment, a chilling image is captured, a shadowy figure with two glaringly bright eyes that seems to be watching him. The true nature of this presence remains a mystery, prompting us to speculate about its identity. This video comes from the YouTube channel Paranormal Planet, where they investigate a haunted hotel in Savannah, Georgia. They heard strange noises and noticed a doll that appeared to move. Do you think the hotel is truly haunted? Clay Shiner recently shared a video on his channel that has left his community feeling uneasy. The footage, recorded in Baxter, Tennessee, starts with what seems to be a routine scene. Clay is filming the forest in front of him as evening falls. At first glance, everything looks normal. However, the calm is suddenly broken when a tall, hairy figure slowly steps out from the shadows.
Do you see that? Do you see that? I'm afraid. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Valley, you see that?
Clay's growing fear is evident as he tries to process the bizarre sight. The video ends abruptly, with him urgently asking a friend if they saw the same thing, leaving viewers in suspense about what might have happened next. The figure strongly resembles the legendary Bigfoot, but whether this is a genuine encounter or an elaborate prank remains uncertain. Regardless, the unsettling nature of the footage is likely to make anyone hesitant about venturing into the forest. The following video was recorded while traveling on a narrow road in the middle of nowhere one night. This area is known for its frightening incidents reported over the past 100 years. The most common tale is about the lady in red, who is often seen standing by the side of the road, watching passing vehicles. It's said that she lost her life in this very spot a long time ago, and her spirit continues to haunt the area. The man felt quite uneasy after spotting a figure that appeared to be in a red dress. He mentioned that all he wanted was to get home as quickly as possible after seeing this figure on the side of the road. Whether it was truly the lady in red or just a lost person remains a mystery. TikToker Gandis Space recorded a chilling encounter while exploring an apparently abandoned shed. At first glance, the video appears normal, but a closer look reveals a terrifying detail. A shadowy figure that looks like a tall, thin creature is spotted lurking near the shed. The figure vanishes as quickly as it appears. The person who uploaded the video claims they didn't notice the creature while recording. Some viewers have suggested that it might be a skinwalker, a being from Native American folklore known for its ability to shapeshift. What do you think? This video comes from the TikTok account of Mark DeFalco. In it, Mark witnesses a white car crash through a cemetery fence and decides to stop and check it out.
Slow down. Lucky they didn't hit none of these tombstones. Real lucky.
As he gets closer, he hears a ghostly cry, but discovers no one inside the car.
Hello? You alright? What the? You okay? What's going on here?
Some believe it's paranormal, while others think the video might be edited. But why didn't he check inside the car? Could there have been someone needing help? While security cameras are effective at deterring criminals, they sometimes capture some strange occurrences. This clip is an excerpt from video surveillance footage taken at a company in Mexico. Take a look at what the camera recorded. A strange shape appears to descend from the sky and starts walking along the area just outside the fence. The video's title claims that the mysterious shape is a ghost, but could there be another explanation? Despite many reported sightings and stories over the years, solid scientific evidence proving Bigfoot exists is still missing. This creature is usually described as a large, hairy, ape-like being that can move quietly and quickly, often vanishing without a trace. The absence of clear photos and physical evidence keeps skepticism alive among scientists and cryptozoologists, making Bigfoot a lasting mystery and a symbol of the unexplored wild areas of the world. In January 2014, footage was uploaded to the Paranormal Portal YouTube channel, claiming to show Bigfoot in Craven, Saskatchewan. Take a look. This noteworthy video, known as the Craven Bigfoot footage, could be among the clearest evidence of Bigfoot's existence so far. According to reports, a family was driving in Craven when they were startled to see a hairy brown creature walking on two legs by the roadside. They quickly took out their camera and recorded the creature as it vanished into the bushes. The stabilized and enhanced footage reveals the creature in impressive detail. It looks large, with long arms and a big head. Interestingly, the video prompted several viewers to share their own experiences, claiming to have seen a similar creature in the area. One viewer mentioned that his father saw the same thing while traveling in the opposite direction on the same road during the same time of year. Another noted spotting a large creature in a nearby valley that was too big to be a coyote or even a bear. It appears that Bigfoot sightings might be fairly common in Craven and the surrounding areas. So, I'll ask you, the viewers, do you think you've ever seen Bigfoot in real life? If you have, I'd love to hear your stories in the comments below. Michael, a ghost hunter from the popular YouTube channel Dochi TV, shared a creepy video that's got viewers spooked. In the footage, he goes on a solo exploration of an abandoned house, which is believed to be very haunted. The story goes that a previous owner died tragically, and there have been sightings of a strange white figure in one of the windows, but when people look again, the figure is gone. After hearing these stories, Michael heads to the house with his camera, hoping to catch some paranormal activity. His ghost hunt begins.
뭐야? 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 와! 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 대놓고 비친다.
A wheelchair suddenly starts moving on its own, leaving Michael shocked, but he keeps recording and steps inside, finding no one around. So, how did the wheelchair move? He continues exploring the ground floor, noticing that everything seems abandoned. Then, he hears footsteps, which scare him enough to run back outside. After a short break, Michael heads back in and enters a bedroom, where he captures something on camera. A door in the abandoned house swings open and closes right in front of Michael. As he gets closer, it suddenly flies open, catching him off guard. He quickly checks behind the curtain but finds nothing. Michael keeps exploring, and as he ventures further into the house, he captures something on camera that, when he reviewed the footage later, left him deeply unsettled.
이상한 소리 난다. 와, 씨발, 배에서 막 꼬락꼬락 소리 나. 배에서 막 꼬락꼬락 소리 나.
Did you catch it? Just a few feet behind Michael, a dark figure moves past him, but he doesn't notice at all. Its arms seem to reach out behind him, and if Michael had seen it, he probably would have ended his investigation right then and there. But unaware of what happened, he continues. As he explores further, he decides to check behind the same curtain again, and this time, it completely freaks him out.
소리. 잠깐. 분명히 여기 어딘가에 있단 말이야 지금.
As Michael gets closer to the curtain, something suddenly lunges at him, causing him to run out of the house in terror. He titled the video, insisting it's definite proof of a ghost. But what do you think? Was it really a ghost, or just an elaborate hoax? Share your thoughts in the comments. These recordings come from a young security officer working the night shift at a hospital in Chile. Tasked with keeping the place safe during ongoing renovations, he mentions that human intruders weren't his only concern. He experienced and heard some truly unexplainable things during his shifts and eventually began recording them.
Creo que el sonido vino de por acá, me parece. Hola. Vamos a seguir mejor. Apaga la linterna. Aquí no hay nada. Conche su madre. No voy a de dónde. Mejor voy a salir luego de acá. Zoom me está fallando, pero ahí sí. Los pasillos de acá. Los de ahí al fondo. Como pueden ver, aquí está todo normal. Así que vamos a seguir explorando por aquí. A ver si es que encontramos alguna cosa interesante.
concha tu madre. Concha tu madre, ¿no? ¿Qué es esa huella, concha tu madre?
¿Quién está ahí?
Concha tu madre, pues.
¿Quién está ahí?
Concha su madre. Concha tu madre.
¿Quién anda ahí?
¿Qué wea fue eso?
There are definitely some very eerie shadow sightings that no one can explain. What do you think is happening here? In a chilling video from the popular YouTube channel, Finders Beepers History Seekers, Matt and Andy, along with Matt's dog Bear, explore an abandoned farmhouse in Yorkshire, England. Bear is equipped with a GoPro and a light on his collar. As they enter the dilapidated farmhouse, Bear starts to behave oddly, sniffing the ground intensely, as if he's picked up a scent. Unbeknownst to them, they would soon realize just how crucial it was to have Bear with them on this exploration.
Where is it? There's something weird about this place. I feel like we've just had the worst start to a video ever because Bear's just all over the place, and I don't know what you're doing, snorting up. Oh, I noticed cupboards, to be fair. What we got in here? We've got not very much in the bottom. Is there anything in the... Wow. You hear like a whistle? Where's Bear? Bear? My concern is that... Oh, he's upstairs. Bear? 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 Oh, he's coming now. That worried me. I thought he'd hurt himself or something, or... Yeah. You little fool. There's something going on with you today. Unless he's caught something. What is he? What you found? I wonder if there's someone outside. Like, is it out of a bathroom or something?
Like an old bathroom cabinet. Unless we've got a USB thing.
Oh no, it's a lock. Is it side? It's supposed to be sideways, that's why. It goes sideways. Yeah. No, you like turn the whole thing though, don't you? And then that's... Why has that got a lock on it though for a bathroom cabinet? That makes no sense at all. Someone has just run down those stairs. Where is he, Ben? Hello? Hello? We can watch his footage back. I'll have to do it on his camera.
Yeah.
Come on. Yeah, we'd come up here, and whoever it was, from what I can see, I can't even go downstairs ever again. I'm living up here now. Yeah, it's here, look. They've been under there. Whoever it was under that bed. Andy, what do we do now? This is horrible, Andy. I can deal with spooky, ghosty things,
But real people.
People are just unpredictable.
If they're laying under a bed in an abandoned house, there's something not right in the first place. If Bear hadn't alerted us to it, what would happen when we came upstairs?
God knows.
That's the thing that worries me.
Somebody under bed has just jumped out and grabbed me.
Yeah, it's grabbed your leg from under bed. It's like every child's nightmare, isn't it?
Oh. Trust me, I wouldn't have been in here.
I would have been booting him in the head.
There'd have been an Andrew-shaped hole in the door trying to get out. Honest to God. I wouldn't move him about. Forget it.
After Bear disappears upstairs, Matt and Andy get worried when they can't locate him. They hear him barking and whining, but when he returns, they continue exploring. While searching through old books in a bedroom, Bear sneaks off again. This time, Andy hears him barking upstairs again, and they decide to follow. As they explore, they hear the sound of someone running down the stairs. After checking the entire ground floor without success, Matt remembers the GoPro on Bear's collar. When they review the footage, they spot something unsettling. A person hiding behind a mattress in the upstairs bedroom, staring at Bear. When Matt and Andy return to the room to investigate, they find no one there. What do you think about this? Could it have been a real person hiding, or something more mysterious? Tunnels are believed to be haunted by some, while others are skeptical. But this video might change that perspective. Levi recently shared a video of his eerie experience exploring an old abandoned tunnel located just south of Chillicothe, Ohio. Built in 1927 beneath railroad tracks, the tunnel has seen little to no maintenance since its construction. Known locally for the many legends surrounding it, the tunnel has earned a reputation for being haunted. One popular tale tells of a woman who, in the dead of night, placed her baby on the tracks just as a train approached. In another version, both mother and child were tragically struck by the train. Their restless spirits are said to haunt the tunnel to this day. Another chilling story from 1990 recounts the discovery of a woman found dead, wrapped in a waterlogged mattress near the tunnel's edge, with her baby found nearby. Since then, many who venture through the tunnel after dark claim to hear unsettling noises or catch glimpses of a ghostly figure holding a baby. These reports have led to its nickname, Crybaby Tunnel. One evening, Levi decided to explore the tunnel alone, hoping to see if the legends held any truth.
Been down in here in a place called Crybaby's Tunnel. It's a place that's local around my area, and they say she got hit on the tracks with her baby, or her body was dumped right there in the creek down here. There's something dead right there. Bro, there's something dead right there. A dead deer. It's a dead deer. I've been out here forever trying to get stuff done. This place is spooky. Is anybody out there? Oh. Hello? Right. Oh. No. 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 I know you guys heard that. I know you guys heard that. I ain't going down there. If you guys think I'm going down there, you're crazy.
As he ventured deeper into the darkness, the unmistakable sound of a baby crying echoed through the tunnel. Fearful that the stories might be true, Levi stopped in his tracks, unsure whether to continue or turn back. Not willing to take the risk, he quickly exited the tunnel. However, the strange events didn't stop there. A few days later, while home alone and listening to music, Levi began hearing bizarre noises.
Hello?
Oh my god, bro. I spilled my water. I ain't grabbing that yet.
Hello?
It was as if something in the house was mimicking his own voice. When he investigated the sounds, he found nothing and no one. On another occasion, while watching TV, he managed to capture something on camera.
I figured I'd document this. My door keeps, it's like moving on its own. It's like making noises and stuff like that. And my cats don't bump on the doors or try shutting doors and stuff, you know. Most they'll do is like scratch at the doors and whatnot, but I don't know if I'd be able to catch it on camera. It woke me up, so I guess we'll see. Let's do if it moves. Anybody there?
Bro.
Huh? Let's see if draft maybe.
His door suddenly slammed shut on its own, and moments later, a shadowy figure briefly appeared before vanishing. Could it be that something followed Levi home from the Crybaby tunnel? Share your thoughts in the comments. This video comes from the channel The Haunted Side, where the team investigates the Winchester Mystery House in San Jose, California. Once the home of Sarah Winchester, the heiress to the Winchester rifle fortune, the mansion was built with a design meant to confuse spirits that Sarah believed were haunting her. During the investigation, the team explores important areas like Sarah's bedroom and the attic, encountering strange occurrences such as sudden temperature changes, unexplained sounds, and eerie feelings.
This is Sarah Winchester's bedroom.
Wow.
This is.
Oh, do you get that vibe right when you walked in here? It seemed like, I don't know, like dense. Did you feel it? Yeah. There's like a total shift.
Yeah.
Like a nurturing, it felt like you walked into like your grandmother, like your great-grandmother's room or house.
So she grew up down the street from William Winchester, who's in the back. They were a wealthy family in Virginia. And he and Sarah ended up getting married. They had a child named Annie who died at only 5.5 weeks old.
Mm-hmm.
Shortly after William died of tuberculosis. He was only 42. So yeah, the legend goes that she visited a Boston medium and moved out here to build a house to continually confuse and appease the spirits of those killed by the Winchester rifle. And Sarah Winchester died in this room at 85 years old in 1922. of heart failure in her sleep.
So this whole time we've been walking at the house, super clean audio, super nothing, no static, no nothing.
And you get clips.
In the middle, in the middle of the story, it was going heck, like the audio was cutting in and out. So pretty weird.
Interesting.
So Sarah, we're gonna come back a little bit later on, and we're gonna bring some equipment that hopefully you'll be able to communicate and you'll be able to talk to us, and you know, give us some messages. You know, obviously we come with the utmost respect. We don't mean you any harm. You have a beautiful house, and we really just want to talk with you about it and really just pay homage to something this beautiful that you created. You know, hopefully later on you'll want to come out and talk with us, and let us know, you know, how you like things. Right here. If that'll release you. That's weird. It's a Johnny release. What about this guy? What's his name? Was this your friend? Or what about any of these guys? Or this lady, what's her name? That would have been me back then. Not even one guy staying inside. That was pretty, we said Clyde, what is his name, Clyde? And then we got Johnny. The first name, it said Johnny.
Yeah, that hasn't been like spitting out names all day.
Yeah. And it said Johnny.
Yeah, that hasn't been like spitting out names all day.
Yeah. I'm gonna plug this in, and it's gonna show us if you're in this room. It's gonna show us if you're here.
Ooh, cool. Record, yield.
I literally just started that too. Yeah.
Yeah. I thought those were mine.
Like I said.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's going, that's recording. Is there anybody out here with me?
You asked, is anyone out here with me? And it said Harry immediately.
Harry. Matter again? I said it right here in the middle of the room. Actually, right about there. Do you want to come over here and play some music for us? You can come sit right here and play some music. Let's see. Is there any
Matter again, yeah.
Is there anybody over here?
We getting something?
No, but this screen is freaking out again.
Thank you for letting us come into your house. I don't know if I don't know, that was weird. I was like looking at you as you were yawning, and I saw like your breath. It's not even, oh wait, yeah, you can. Okay. Is it really that cold in here?
Doesn't feel like it.
Why can't I see your breath? It's probably, what, 65 degrees outside right now?
I don't see it.
You didn't see it?
No.
Why? I saw it twice now.
That's weird.
Can you see mine? Can you see mine? Yeah, a little bit, huh?
No.
You can't see it?
No.
I saw your breath twice just now.
That's pretty weird.
Yeah. I mean, is there a way, do you have the millimeter in here to see what the temperature is? I don't know if I captured it, but I saw it twice.
67, 66.
Are you still with us? You can get closer to that thing.
64.5. 63.
Get closer.
62.
Yeah, we can see you. Just keep getting a little bit closer to it.
It went down like 8 degrees, dude. It was started at like
I feel a lot of coolness right now around us. Can you say anything? We know you're here. We can see the temperature dropping.
Oh, no, back to 62.
You still here?
What was that, dude? What was that, dude?
What was that? That wasn't a...
No, is it some of the equipment?
That wasn't a... Somebody who works here?
No, I saw the equipment move.
You saw the equipment move?
Dude, look, it's freezing over here.
Notably, the team captures a clear EVP in Sarah's bedroom and feels an aggressive presence in the seance room and hallway. Despite these unsettling experiences, they remain respectful of Sarah Winchester's legacy throughout the investigation.
I know that you have to somehow be in this room. I mean, as beautiful as this house is, as amazing as this property is, I know that you have to still be here somehow, or in some way or some form. Can you, while we're gone, while we're in the other room, can you come up to this red light right here and can you just say something? Anything at all. Even if it's to tell us to leave. So we're going to leave this right here. Come and say anything you like to it.
What do you think of this investigation? Does it reveal genuine paranormal activity, or could it be an elaborate hoax? The following video was taken by a security camera outside of a taco shop. Vanessa and her husband visited the shop, not far from their home. Her husband had been excited about their weekend plans, but his mood suddenly changed after entering the restaurant. He mentioned that a man kept staring at him, and Vanessa told him to ignore it. As they waited in line to order, he said he was starting to feel unwell. Vanessa suggested he wait in the truck while she placed their order. While she stood in line, something terrifying occurred. Someone mentioned that a man had collapsed outside. Fearing it might be her husband, Vanessa rushed outside to check. Here's what the camera captured while she was in line. Her husband can be seen collapsing to the ground in a strange, unnatural manner. Vanessa, realizing it's him, rushes to his side, calls 911, and starts administering CPR, but he remains unresponsive. Here's where things take a creepy turn. When the firemen arrive to evaluate him, he suddenly hisses and sticks out his tongue in a disturbing, almost demonic way. Vanessa says his behavior seemed evil and completely out of character. After being taken to the hospital, the store owner approached Vanessa, visibly shaken, and showed her the security footage, though he didn't show the entire video. Later, after her husband was discharged and returned home, he recounted his terrifying experience. He described a man in the restaurant who wouldn't stop staring at him. The man began whispering something very quickly while locking eyes with her husband. Strangely, no one else in the restaurant heard the whispering, except for Vanessa's husband. As he walked towards the truck, he felt disoriented, unable to figure out where he was, even though the truck was right in front of him. Turning back toward the restaurant, he suddenly felt an invisible force push him, causing him to fall. He claims that whatever pushed him then lifted his legs in the air, which was captured on the video. They believe the man in the restaurant may have cast some kind of curse or passed something evil onto him. The identity of the mysterious man remains unknown, leaving Vanessa and her husband haunted by the encounter. What do you think could have caused this? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. The following video was shared by a nightly driver traveling through the city. It's worth mentioning that the highway doesn't have any walkways for pedestrians. However, the man captured footage of someone on the right side of the road, seemingly sitting there. There is definitely someone sitting there, no doubt about it. Comments suggest that it might be a girl in a white skirt or dress. But why would anyone be doing this? What's the explanation? Just someone behaving oddly, or could it be a spirit? Either way, it's pretty dangerous, regardless of the answer. YouTuber Scooter979 shared some unusual footage captured by a parking lot CCTV camera.
See the white thing over on?
The video displays a seemingly normal parking lot. Suddenly, a Jeep's door opens on its own, and a white orb-like object seems to float out of the vehicle. Seconds later, the Jeep door closes by itself, leaving viewers bewildered and sparking debate about whether this could be a paranormal occurrence or something entirely different. The following recording was captured inside a car by two friends on their way home from a gathering. According to the video description, the road they were traveling on took them a bit outside of town, mostly surrounded by empty fields. At one point, they spotted a strange person standing in the middle of the road, and initially thought it might be a prank. However, since this was several kilometers away from any nearby civilization, their initial assumption began to feel questionable, leaving them feeling unsettled.
एक जन कहाँ है? रुकना रुकना अरे रहने दे भैया मरना नहीं है मजाक है अबे देखना रुकना रुकना रहने दे बाबा दुए जन है ना मन कोई मतलब नहीं.
The two friends were so spooked by the eerie figure blocking the road that they chose to reverse and take a different route rather than driving past. While it's unlikely that this encounter was paranormal, it underscores the unsettling feeling of coming across strangers in remote areas, especially at night. How would you have reacted? Would you have driven past, or would you have opted for caution like they did? In moments like these, it's probably best to prioritize safety first. TikTok user Bailey, who operates the account Theater of the Absurd, posted a video that starts off looking normal, but soon takes a creepy twist when a dark figure is spotted peeking out from a concealed corner.
This is Backstage. Can't see it very well, but what? Look, guys, holy I'm turning the lights on,
Bailey says he didn't notice the figure while filming, and only spotted it when reviewing the footage. This has led to a lot of discussion among viewers, with some doubting the video's authenticity and others considering a paranormal explanation. Bailey has posted several videos showing similar occurrences, suggesting that the theater might actually be haunted. This video comes from the YouTube channel Lainey and Ben, where they document poltergeist activity in their haunted house.
Can you manipulate the light on this candle, the flame? Can you make the K2, this is the K2 meter, can you make that flash? David, can you do the K2 again? Long time no speak, poor Dave.
They attempt to communicate with a spirit named David. What do you think David might want from them? Could he be trying to deliver a message, or is there something else he's seeking? This video comes from Reddit user UK Record 8141, where they share eerie footage of their air blanket being mysteriously tugged while they sleep. Do you think it's something paranormal, or is there a logical explanation for it? The next video comes from TikTok user Viri. A woman named Viri was exploring an abandoned historic center in Saltillo, Mexico, when she suddenly had an overwhelming sense that she was being watched.
Estaba trabajando cuando sentí que me estaban viendo. Golpeábamos la pared y no se movía. Tampoco parpadeaba. ¿Qué rayos será eso?
histórico. Y por acá está el cuarto donde estuvimos viendo al animal. Estuvimos más de 5 minutos viéndolo, no hacía ningún tipo de ruido, no maullaba, no parpadeaba después de los...
When Viri looked around, she noticed something creepy, an eye staring straight at her from inside the room. She even tried banging on the room to scare it away, but it didn't budge. Some think it might have been an owl or a cat, while others believe something more sinister could be hiding within the walls. The following day, she returned to the same spot and found nothing there. Many viewers say the eyes were too large to belong to a cat or an owl, suggesting they might belong to something entirely different. What do you think? Could it be an animal, or is there something more eerie at play? This next video is uploaded to the YouTube channel UFO Mania. The truth is out there. Check out what it reveals. The video claims to show a ghost captured on dash cam just after 5 a.m. on October 28, 2022, by a driver in the UK. The details of the figure become more distinct when you slow the footage down. But is it a ghost, or just a person standing in the middle of the road? These spectral sightings often involve apparitions that suddenly appear in car headlights, only to vanish just as quickly, leaving drivers confused and sometimes scared. In this case, however, the mysterious figure doesn't disappear. The driver swerves to the left to avoid a collision. While such ghosts are often thought to be the spirits of those who met untimely ends on that stretch of road, a closer look suggests this figure might actually be human. But why would someone be walking down the middle of the road at 5 a.m.? Were they intoxicated or possibly trying to carjack someone? Whatever the reason, it's clear that the figure's sudden appearance startled the driver. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you can stay updated with our latest videos.